Socrates quotes to elevate your perspective. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is a habit. The mind is the pilot of the soul. The soul, like the body, accepts by practice whatever habit one wishes it to contact. It is possible that a man could live twice as long if he didn't spend the first half of his life acquiring habits that shorten the other half. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. When you want wisdom and insight as badly as you want to breathe, it is then you shall have it. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs, therefore avoid undue elation in prosperity or undue depression in adversity. Remember, what is unbecoming to do is also unbecoming to speak of. The shortest and surest way to live with honor in the world is to be in reality what we would appear to be, and if we observe, we shall find that all human virtues increase and strengthen themselves by the practice of them. My friend, care for your psyche, know thyself, for once we know ourselves, we may learn how to care for ourselves. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. Worthless people live only to eat and drink. People of worth eat and drink only to live. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. It is not difficult to avoid death, gentlemen of the jury. It is much more difficult to avoid wickedness, for it runs faster than death. The hour of departure has arrived, and we go our separate ways, I to die, and you to live. Which of these two is better only God knows. Be of good cheer about death, and know this of a truth, that no evil can happen to a good man, either in life or after death. In childhood, be modest; in youth, temperate; in adulthood, just; and in old age, prudent. We can do nothing without the body. Let us always take care that it is in the best condition to sustain us. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. Not life, but good life, is to be chiefly valued. Only the extremely ignorant or the extremely intelligent can resist change. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. I call myself a peaceful warrior because the battles we fight are on the inside. Contentment is natural wealth, luxury is artificial poverty. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Every action has its pleasure and its price. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Wealth does not bring about excellence, but excellence makes wealth and everything else good for men, both individually and collectively. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Mankind is made of two kinds of people. Wise people who know they are fools, and fools who think they are wise. The unexamined life is not worth living. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. Life is full of questions. Idiots are full of answers. Wars and revolutions and battles are due simply and solely to the body and its desires. All wars are undertaken for the acquisition of wealth, and the reason why we have to acquire wealth is the body, because we are slaves in its service. Thanks for watching. Health, happiness and peace for all.